Hi friends, Casey Durango of Go Keto with Casey here, doing something a little different, going beyond keto with Casey. I got some good feedback on that idea, so here we go. This is my coffee at our little house at our little farm in Colombia. My husband bought me this, and my mug is on the porch, and it's overlooking our farm, part of our farm, part of someone else's farm. And coffee, a lot of us drink coffee. A lot of us really like coffee. Here's me with a little product placement: lay off the carbs, lay off the excuses. A mug that I designed. And coffee can be plain, it can be kind of fancy, like these two coffees were. Hey, wait a minute. Who is that? Who is that? You know who that is? That's my brilliant and beautiful daughter taking a photo of me, taking a photo of her in Portland as we enjoy coffee. But do you ever think about where that coffee comes from? Now, we have two coffee farms actually in Colombia. One is for sale if you're interested. And these are coffees from a little humble shop in a very tiny pueblo in Colombia. And that's about the extent of the shop right there, what you're looking at. But look at that mural that is painted on the wall there by a local. And coffee is very important to this culture, to the country of Colombia, as it is with other countries as well. But this particular region, it's called the Coffee Triangle, where our farm it's huge. That's a coffee plant there, the live one that you can see in that beautiful mural. And I thought it might be interesting to see just a little tiny bit of what goes in to producing your cup of joe. So there's my husband standing on the porch of our casita, and he's overlooking some of our coffee plants, and you can see them in the distance, you can see them in the foreground, and that's Miguel, who works the farm. And Miguel's thinking, okay, Don Hernan, I guess I can do that. Well, yes, we'll do that. We are good employers, by the way. And so Hernan my husband is giving instructions for what's going to happen that day. And then coffee is bagged up on the farm. It's first kind of dried out we have a place that's dried. This is not our coffee right here. This is just a quick video I took of being in town. And yes, people ride on motor scooters with office chairs on their heads. You got to do what you got to do. This is what happens. So the coffee is grown on the farm. It's dried out a little bit, mostly on roofs. I mean, people just dry them on roofs. And most coffee comes from small farms like ours. Ours is a very small farm. This is coffee from a larger farm, and it's many more bags. But these guys at this local, and there are many of them, local coffee broker, essentially, are brought in, and that's a scale that they're being put on. And these guys, I mean, they work. These are heavy bags of coffee. Not roasted coffee, not the kind of coffee that you would see when you purchase it in the store. This is dried but not roasted. And they just go and go and go and stack them up. The big bolsillos de café are put on the scale. There's a man, you can't see him quite in there, behind the glass. He's the one that decides how much you're getting paid, and they, by weight and by the quality of the coffee. And man, they take these things off the scale, then they go running back further, and it's a mountain of bags of coffee. You can just imagine the challenge in moving this. I don't know how much each bag weighs, but it's a lot. So they're going, and now they're going to take them off the scale and stack them up. And they also give you back the bags. They'll have empty bags, canvas bags, or burlap bags. They give you a stack of them. The man standing in front of the window is the one who will be getting paid for the coffee. It's his farm. Now that's our little car from our little farm with our few bags of coffee. And we're just parked on the street, and the guys, this is what they do. It's a steady stream of trucks and Jeeps, some larger, some smaller, bringing in coffee for market day. And they're hauling it, going to put it on the scale, And then they are going to, this guy's got two bags. I'm just going to let you hear a little bit of the conversation going on. I'll keep my mouth shut for a second. Okay, now this is interesting. They do this with all the coffee, each bag. They're doing that, and this young fellow will hand the bowl of coffee to the jefe, the boss, who's behind the glass, and they're checking for moisture content. It has to be just kind of not too much, not too little. And then they kindly brewed up some coffee for me, and there's the money that my husband got paid for the coffee that day. All so that I can have my lovely cup of coffee sitting on my lovely porch of the ugliest house ever, but it will be pretty one day, on this pretty little farm. Enjoy.